Hi, welcome to Casual DIY channel. My name is Thomas and today will be another channel and workshop update video. So if you're interested, check it out. So far, more or less I've stacked everything on top of my workbenches. If you remember, in my workshop I actually had a rack, a trolley of some sort for all my timber, all my wood, and I've put it back together. It's basically a lot easier to move stuff around when I'm gonna need to. And initially, yes, there will be a lot of movement in my workshop because I need to insulate and sort out the roof, the ceiling, in all the garage area. Then I need to paint it all and sort out the floor as well, as I mentioned before in my last video. And because of that, I don't want to put any shelves in or anything like that to more or less sorting all my tools, because it would be absolutely pointless until I get those things done. As I mentioned, the roof insulation needs to go on, and obviously the ceiling and electricity. I've obviously got electrics in the garage, but they need to be adjusted and sorted for the machinery to be used. For those that will ask, the voltage in the UK and in Poland is absolutely the same, so I've got no issues with that. It's just the plugs are different, but that's not a big deal at all. Now, some of you mentioned in my last video that I could do the ceiling myself and obviously some of the electrics. That is true, unfortunately, because this will be my business area where my legal business will be based. I need a piece of paper to say that it was done properly by a tradesman, and obviously I don't have that. So the insulation, the ceiling and all the electrics need to be done by tradesmen that can actually produce me a piece of paper saying what they did and how they did it. But let's get to the backbone of this video. So what are my plans for the future? So I made a bit of a roadmap of videos for the next few months, and obviously a lot of ideas. At this time I've actually made a proper spreadsheet in Excel and put all those interesting topics I want to cover there. The roadmap will obviously change over time and evolve depending what you want me to do as well. So what I want to make clear to you guys, and give you some expectations, for the next 2 or 3 months you will definitely not see a major project, major build of any sort, because of all of this mess I need to sort out. And as mentioned before, I need to get the tradesmen to sort out the ceiling and the electrics, and I have to say I'm so shocked how difficult it is to find somebody to do these jobs. It's just unbelievable. So my plan was to start filming in June, but unfortunately, because all this pushback that I can't get tradesmen in to do these simple and fairly quick jobs, is just pushing everything back. And at the minute I still don't have a set time for the guys to come and sort out the ceiling, and actually they will do the electrics as well. So I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks that will be done and I can progress with some more juicy videos for you. Now, as you know, I want to make YouTube and general DIY as my main job. That would be my dream, and I hope it will happen. Because of that, my plans are, I think, fairly ambitious. But the life will reflect that. I want to eventually, in a couple of months' time, to produce 2 to 3 videos per week for you to have something to watch. But I will be covering a lot of different topics, so you may not be interested in all of those videos. Hence, I want to give you a weekly roadmap of what type of themed videos you can actually expect on a specific day of a week. So at the minute, this is my plan. On Mondays you will see topics of videos from learning woodworking. So these are very basics like joinery, different types of joinery, how to put it together, how it works, and how you can do it yourself. Obviously different types of wood, what you can use it for, how to dry wood, how to know if the wood is dry enough for your project, and basic information about different types of materials and tools and all that. So that will be on Mondays. on Tuesdays, I'm planning to do tool reviews and a little bit of tool basics for beginners. So let's, for example, say I've got a pound router, and we'll explain in a video what it is, what you can use it for, and some tips and tricks for you to dig into. I know that information will be quite handy for people that are just starting an adventure with building their own workshop or actually going into woodworking. But also the tips and tricks bit could be quite interesting for people that, already been doing DIY for a long time. But, there's always room to improve and things to learn. So how about Wednesdays? Well, on Wednesdays I'm planning videos that are woodworking projects. Now these projects are maybe not the best suited for woodworking beginners. You probably will need a few more tools, power tools, and a little bit of experience. So yes, on Wednesday, woodworking projects that require a few more tools and a little bit more experience and knowledge. But also on Wednesdays, I'm gonna put videos that are, well, unthemed. So they're not really maybe specifically woodworking. So there could be videos that are actually got nothing to do with woodworking, but they are some sort of a project. I don't know, let's say putting laminate flooring in a room, or how to paint a wall, or something like that. So those types of videos that don't have a specific theme will go on Wednesday as well. Now Thursday, I think most of you will find this day the most interesting, as it is workshop improvement day. So all the jigs, all getting the workshop, getting my garage into a fully operational workshop. So yeah, make a note, on Thursday there could be some interesting videos coming out. But also on Thursday I want to produce some woodworking projects that are more suited for beginners that don't have a lot of tools, massive knowledge or anything like that. So some simple woodworking projects, gift ideas and something like that that you can tackle without a massive workshop, without some fancy gear, fancy tools and all that. I don't really have those, but some of you actually think I've got some fancy tools. So yeah, you need to watch some American shows to see some fancy tools there. On Fridays, that will be a resin casting day. So all the topics with regards resin casting, how it works. As you know, it's a massive topic, so there's a lot to cover there. So Friday is a day for that. But also I've bought myself a 3D printer, and I think that could be an interesting addition to a workshop, a garage. As you know, imagination is really the limit over here. You can improve jigs with 3D printed items, even improving tools with 3D printed things. So watch this space. My 3D printer is still in the box, never came out, so that will be a bit of a learning curve for me, but I hope it could be quite interesting to you guys as well to see how a 3D printer can help you develop woodworking or any other maker jobs you've got. So a quick glimpse of my next potential video. I've bought myself a pressure washer. So next week you're gonna see unboxing video of my pressure washer and my initial thoughts and how it works. You know, the usual review of a new tool. Like I did with my other review videos, after some time of using the tool, in this case a pressure washer, I don't know, 6 months or maybe next year, I think 6 to 12 months is a good time to gauge if the tool, or in this case the pressure washer, is actually good and it's working, it doesn't break, etc. So let me know what you think of this type of reviewing. So my basic impression of the tool, and then 12 months later how it all went. Is it still working? Did I had any issues? Because sometimes, you know, the excitement of a new tool, and obviously it's brand new out of the box, it should work fine. It should not have any issues. But after some time, some problems may happen. And obviously it will also give you this indication that how long will it last? 12 months, I think, is the absolute bare minimum. And if you start seeing issues within 12 months, I think that tool, well, let's pass on that. Let me know what you think about this two-stage review process. If you want me to continue with it or drop it or expand it by something else added to it, drop me a comment down below and let me know. And just going back to the schedule of the days of the weeks, what type of videos you will see. Saturday, Sunday, in most cases that will be vloggy type videos. That's how I plan to cover Mondays to Sundays with different types of themed videos on a specific day. Now, why do I want to do that? Again, as I mentioned before, you know, you may not be interested in resin casting or woodworking for beginners, anything like that. So when you see a notification from YouTube that, hey, he posted a video on Friday, you can be assured that that's resin video, I'll pass on that and won't waste my time. It will give you a bit of an indication what's coming in the week and what to expect. Obviously, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna post 6 or 7 videos in the week. It's not gonna happen. So the projects will vary from week to week and the videos will come up on different days of the week. Let me know if that's a good idea, what do you think about it, or should I just skip it and just post random videos on any other day? Drop me a comment down below and let me know. I'm really hoping for the insulation of the ceiling and the ceiling itself and then electrics get sorted as soon as possible, so I can actually bring you some proper videos with some cool projects that hopefully you will enjoy. But for today guys, thank you so much for watching, thank you for your time, until my next video. Take care.